everybody. This is Maria with Supreme Creations again. Today bringing you an update reading for Justin Bieber. I guess something exciting is happening, so that may be the reason why y'all are asking for a reading on this person. Believe me, I don't keep up with movie stars. Any you know, I don't. I'm lucky. I know who this person is because I've done a reading on him before because y'all requested it. But I'm fixing to find out what's going on with this person. I assume y'all already know, but we're fixing to see if what's happening or what y'all are hearing in the social media is true or correct, okay? Remember, guys, this is all allegedly. Allegedly, we don't want to say that this is, you know. I don't have to tell you. So this is allegedly, guys. Let's see what's going on. Jesus. Okay. Remember, problem, person, home, family, work, and your future, okay? It says here that his biggest problem or his biggest situation is that he has an illness that is not medical, okay? To me, an illness that is not medical doesn't necessarily have to be spiritually induced. It's also an illness that is not medical that you inflict on yourself because of things that you use, okay? So to me, this is controlled substances problem, okay? It says that in his person, he has a lot of discord in his surrounding, and it says that he's going through a lot of confusion and there's an ending to a relationship, okay? He has to make a resolution now before things get worse, because things are going to get a lot worse. It says on his home, like I said a while ago, this person also is consulting somebody like myself, and that is the reason that there's a lot of things under the surface. There's a lot of things happening that are hurting the happiness, okay, of the home. In his family life, it says that somebody's playing him for a fool, that this has been going on for a long time. To me, playing him for a fool is kind of like lying, cheating, infidelity, or things like that, okay? It says that he's losing money, that he's having to do without a lot of things for some reason. Now, also to remember, gambling and things like that, or addictions also, they all are considered illnesses, okay, in a way. It says that in his work, again, there's a woman that's working against him, and he's going to have a vitality. Now, vitality, like I said, can be an accident, can be something that happens that is going to hurt you very, very deeply, that is going to cause chaos in your life, okay? So it says that he's triumphing where it comes to money, but also there's a loyalty problem, betrayal. In his near future, it says that he's going to go through a phase of being scared, like the kind of scared, like when people start going into depression, that you even don't want your phone to ring, you don't want nobody to come and knock at the door. It's like hysteria, kind of, sort of, guys. I see a lot of problems, like I said, with controlled substances, with depression. That is the reason that he's losing focus. He's also going to move to a different house. I can tell you, relationship is ending. He's moving out. He's having to move out. He's having a lot of instability. he wants to keep the relationship, but I don't see it happening. It says it's going to end. It says that there's a lot of illnesses. To me, it's emotional and mental illness. Like a depression comes from emotional imbalance and mentally unbalanced, because when you use substances, they confuse you. They hurt you in your head. Like I said, it says here depression. See, I'm right. Depression. A lot of depression. It says that there's an older man that tries to advise so they can have better things, but it's not happening. They're not paying attention. The relationship is ending. The relationship has already ended. He's moving out. A lot of problems, like I said, with depression, with controlled substances, with people in their surroundings that are working against them, that are how do you say, putting obstacles in their way. And a lot of times it doesn't have to be with witchcraft. It could be personal obstacles, you know. So this is what's happening to them, guys. Feel free to comment. Feel free to ask questions. I'll be glad to answer. And remember, guys, this is all allegedly, okay? See you in the next video, guys. Bye.